going to switch to a smaller diameter tool and then run a series of flakes, and I'll be pretty close to the finished point at that stage. Just going to thin it out quite a bit on this next series of flakes, and I just might put a simple contracting base or something on it, nothing too fancy. I really don't know too much about Louisiana style points. I was thinking about maybe doing a San Patrice, but I think they were wider than this, so I'll just do like a simple contracting stem, or maybe just large side notches or something on this one. Okay, so I'm running out of platforms. I'm going to regrind it, braid it, and then send some flakes over on this side. Try to get rid of most of that cortex. Turning the edge toward that side. Okay. I tend to braid and shear the edge first before turning it to one side, because it saves me time. If the shearing can do it, I'm also, you know, dulling the edge at the same time. So, but if I see some areas that still need to be turned, I'll just stop and do those. Okay. I'm losing more width than I want, but I'm having to do that because I haven't been able to run long flakes from this edge across. So I'm having to develop new platforms. And I wasn't trying very hard to do that. It was just, I wanted, you know, I think it looks kind of cool to have that on there, so I was a little bit hesitating to take it all off, but now I'm starting to develop large steps. So I'm going to regrind certain areas and then try some bold flaking there. And at the same time take advantage of some other thinning opportunities and trying to get rid of this one too, this little fingernail step fracture. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do it in this pass here. If I don't do it in this pass, it'll be a little bit too thin to sand flakes all the way across, so this is it. Cool. Might be able to remove that one from the base. Sweet. One thing about leaving the Cortex on there, it's hard to flake through when you need to. It looks cool if you can preserve it. I think I'm going to leave that spot on there. Not much choice actually, so. Okay. Just a few more thinning flakes and then I'll put a base on it. I was reviewing some East Texas points last night and I think I can just put some large side notches on here and call it good. I forget what type of point that is, but I'll just put some large side notches and that'll be it. Just a few more thinning flakes. And I say East Texas because it runs into Louisiana. The point types, they overlap. The different areas near the border of Texas and Louisiana. I tried to shoot a flake across and into here, but it just stopped real soon. I'll leave it that way, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just gonna dress up the edge, take away some of that waviness. I kind of like the waviness, and as long as there's not a lot of step fractures. Just goofed right there. But as long as there's not a lot of step fractures, the waviness looks pretty good. Okay. Put the side notches in. I can usually do a little bit of thinning while I'm putting these in. Shoot a nice flake into the center. Yeah. Maybe take off that step there. Nope. Almost. I might be able to get it from the base. Yeah. Just clipped off the barb there with the shoulder, so I'm going to even it up. Maybe I can remove that step through the base, through the notch. No, but that's okay. Alright, I'll just pressure flake the rest. Really would like to try to clean up some of that, so I'm tempted to run a flake from the base right into the middle of that. If I grind that well enough, I might be able to shoot a flake right up from the base. Make sure I got a good ridge. It's either going to be this ridge here or that. One of these two areas where I run the flake. It might even be this one here. Yeah, I'm going to try from right there. Cross my fingers. Cool. I tapered that nicely. It didn't remove that step, but it came pretty close. I think I can remove that by just hitting the base of that notch really hard and blowing out those steps in there. Close enough. Twenty minutes. A point like this shouldn't take this long. I'm just trying to eliminate as many of those steps as possible. That's good enough. I'll just straighten out this edge a little bit, make it more pointy, and that'll be it. I hope this is one of those East Texas and Louisiana border types. I'm going by memory right now, so hopefully. A lot of little step fractures. Maybe I can chip those out, sending little flakes in. seem to remember drooping barbs, so that's what I'm doing here. Also gives me a chance to run more flakes in. Try to get rid of that step. That's good enough. Okay, I see some thick areas. I'm going to go ahead and do a few more percussion flakes, and that'll be it. Just did that unintentionally. Just put a little step fracture in there and it's driving me nuts, so I'm going to take that out. Okay, that's it. Good enough. Good enough. I can run a few more flakes. I just paused there because if this doesn't work, I'm going to stop it and cut it off. But I am going to do a few more flakes. If it doesn't work, I'll just cut it off and make it a shorter video, and you won't see this mistake or these mistakes. But yeah, I'm going to make it thinner. After looking at it, I saw I could make it just a little bit thinner and remove some more of these step fractures. Okay. All's well that ends well. I'll just leave that in there. Nice material. I really enjoyed this piece. Hopefully more of those pieces down there will be this kind of quality. That'd be nice. Okay.